right, boys. Welcome in. First episode of So What Next Pitch. It is Wednesday, July 22nd, and we're finally getting to do the damn thing.
Yeah, classic starting point right in the middle of the season, not even right at the All-Star break. All good to go right now. That's good planning.
Yeah, no, we were ready to go. We had our whole thing ready to come out of the All-Star break, and then we decided let's just give it a few more days, let the season get back into the swing of things.
Let it marinate. Have my mic not work, and then we're really good to go.
Yeah, exactly.
Professionals. That's what we do.
Yeah, that's how we do it. And then, we're like rushing to make our open for the show yesterday. And the first thing that I figured I would try and do is make a cartoon of the three of us. And I had Boots giving one up to Karl, and the group chat got a little rowdy after that.
I mean, it's bullshit if we're being totally honest. I'm not gonna sit here and just give up a dinger to a guy I never gave up a dinger to, and now we're like, oh yeah, no, great, you're just gonna give up a bomb. Not happening. Not gonna happen.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we don't really remember what anything happened on the municipal fields when we were, sub 12, but I'm sure some good things happened for me that period.
Whatever. Yeah. All right. Listen, before we get into it, I want to play a quick game. I did some stuff. I did some research, and we're going to play a game. It's called, is this the first ballot Hall of Famer, or is it just Richie Sexson? Everyone's favorite game, household game.
Of course.
5-year stretch, Richie Sexson, 1999 to 2003, averaged 36 homers and 111 RBIs, got hurt, and then did 40 and 110 for 2 more years. Nice. That's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
That's a pretty good stretch.
That's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
Is that 7 years?
7 years, yeah, of averaging 38 and 110.
What did he hit? What was his average?
Like 270. That's a first ballot Hall of Famer.
I mean, nobody hits 270 anymore.
Yeah, no. That's. But he played during the steroid era, though. Part of it. So that's also a problem.
I mean, he was straight 99 to 2003. So was he on the juice? I don't know. He was just massive.
He was the biggest man.
He was.
Do you remember the story of him allegedly using a metal bat during BP and hitting it out of Safeco?
I actually do. And they should just be able to use metal bats. I saw Bryce Harper wanted to use it in the home run derby. Down for that.
I think you would need to put the people in the outfield in riot gear, though, if these guys are going to step up with a metal bat.
Well, yeah, you can't have the 7-year-olds for charity just out here running around with Richie Sexson hitting a bomb with a metal bat.
They would literally have PTSD for the rest of their lives.
What's the exit velocity of a Bryce Harper line drive off of a metal bat in the home run derby?
130 to 135.
Yeah, I think it just goes right through someone's chest. Perfect circle.
Perfect circle right through his chest.
Yeah.
There's not many grown adults that are catching that ball, let alone a 12-year-old.
No. Yeah. You're going to have serious injuries, which I don't know. Maybe we
add the entertainment.
Yeah, maybe we put that in next year's derby and Netflix can figure out how to fuck that one up too. All right. Let's Boots, do you have anything else?
Yeah, I got a whole bunch if we want to do them.
Do one
want to rip them off the rip.
Do one more, and then we're going to get into some divisions.
Okay. I can do that. Let's pull 2 people's 5-year stretches. I'm obsessed with 5-year stretches now because it's like, all right, anyone can have a good 5-year stretch, I guess, which is just not realistic. Here's 2 third basemen for you. 1, both age 24 to 28. Here's 1. 264 average, 34 homers, 99 RBIs, 20 bags, 3 gold gloves. That's good, right?
Yeah.
Here's the other guy. 267, 34 homers, 98 RBIs, 3 gold gloves. One of them is a first ballot Hall of Famer, and one of them is Matt Williams.
God damn.
It's Mike Schmidt and Matt Williams.
Wow.
And that's for a 5-year stretch for both of them?
Yeah, age 24 to 28.
I knew Matt Williams was going to get on the first show. I knew it.
Yeah. I was going to think you were going to throw Nolan Arenado in there, obviously, but he too low of an average. Too low of an average for him. But I think
I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, no, I the problem is with 5-year stretches is like, you're right. 5-year stretches, that'll get you paid. You could be an all-star. You could be a hometown hero. But the Hall of Famers do it for, 10 years. They dealt with, like, I don't know, Matt Williams. When did he fizzle out? You pick 5 years because 6 through 10 sucked. Like,
wait, I have to be totally honest. I just did Arenado's 24 to 28. He hit 300 with 40 homers and 124 RBIs.
Well, he was in Colorado. Yeah.
Well, he's
But I
also
mean, that's
not Matt
ridiculous.
Williams.
Yeah.
No.
But I mean,
no disrespect to Matt Williams here.
No, we love Matt
Friend
Williams.
of the pod.
Matt, if you're listening, come on and talk about those 5 years. But I mean, a lot of the times when these writers are going through the Hall of Fame stuff, do they not point at like 5-year stretches and say like this guy was elite for 5 years? Like here's a case why he's a Hall of Famer. I mean, I know the good guys have more than 5 years, but when they're on the cusp, is it not 5-year stretches?
Well,
I guess, yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, what does the back half of his career look like? Right? I mean, that's what you're gonna be judged on. You could be great for 5 to 6 years, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna look up right now.
It's just not a long enough. It's just not a long enough peak.
Of course.
I mean, Carlos Gonzalez was great for 5 years.
Yes, now we're talking. Now we're getting into this.
Look at he had a beautiful swing, but he was not good in the long run.
Was he only good for 5 years? In my mind, Cargo was good for 15 years. He was the coolest guy ever for so long.
He had the smoothest swing of all time.
Oh wow,
and he always had the great shades on at the plate. The Oakleys back in the day, the like gold and orange Oakleys with the Colorado
Which I don't know how
purple.
you hit. I don't know how you hit with sunglasses on, if I'm being totally honest.
mean, it's hard.
Not easily.
Matt Williams hit 300. Yeah. Matt Williams hit 378 jacks, and he had 1,200 RBIs, and he had a 268 average. I mean
300.
That's a really good career. But
just shy of 400 homers for Matt Williams, I would have said no way.
I would have said 300 max. I knew he played a while. That's why. Dude, he had 43 home runs in 28. So Boots hit that. But he hit 35 one year in Arizona.
I mean, beast.
At 33.
Beast.
Yeah. 21 to 37, 17 years.
How much did he make in his career?
Ooh, that's a good question. Probably not as much as you think.
Hold on.
Right?
I'll tell you
Probably
right now.
not.
79 million.
Never mind. He's probably right. So Matt, feel free. You want to scoop me a new mic? That'd be cool. I'm down. Come on to the pod. Discuss your 1994 season where you got robbed of an MVP.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
Matt
so
Williams.
funny. Those prime years, he was getting paid like 2 million, 4 million. And then, his worst years, he's getting double, 9, 10. That's classic though. You get overpaid for previous work later in your career.
I mean, maybe I should have. I wanted the name of this pod to be Whatever Happened to Bobby Higginson, but I guess it should have been Matt Williams if I knew it was going to kick off like this.
I mean, seriously, we're gonna have to give him like a standalone segment and just kind of either name something after him or just have him be a regular guest on the show.
Or just keep matching up 5-year stretches of first ballot Hall of Famers against his.
Yeah. What are the odds we can get him onto the show? I feel like got to be decent, right?
My thing is there's no chance he's on Cameo, right? Because if he's on Cameo, we could be like, hey, man, just come on the pod.
I think either way, we could shoot him a DM and just send him this segment.
I'm so down. I'm so down.
Amazing. All right. Let's get into some division picks. We'll start with everybody's favorite, the AL East. Let's break it down.
AL East these days.
Each give me your picks. Let's talk about the division a little bit, and we'll go division by division, and we'll kind of go through it that way.
Karl, you want to kick us off?
Yeah. Oh, let's start with. Why don't we just all go AL? Yeah, let's go AL East to start. I think the Rays. I think they now the one thing I think their kryptonite could be their arms, but because I think that they went on a big discount, got a bunch of guys that either from the minors or guys that are kind of castaways for other teams and have patched this rotation together. Solid bullpen, but the thing I love about them is the thing that the Yankees don't do is their offense is one of the best offenses. They score runs because they don't strike out. They put the ball in play. They make things happen. They get on base. They're one of the worst in launch angle, one of the worst in hard hit exit velo, and barrels. But guess what? They have speed. They get on base. They steal. They put pressure on the defense. They play small ball. And then all you got to do is you get a couple guys on. Someone puts a ball in the gap. There's 2 runs. The Yankees have to, walk. They have to hope that Ben Rice or Aaron Judge hits a home run, because I don't know anyone else in the lineup's doing really much right now. And the one thing I do think that the Yankees have, and I think they're my two, is their starting rotation could be awesome if everyone comes back healthy. But who knows if Rodon ever comes back? He's a shell of himself. Garrett Cole seems to be somewhat shaping into form, but he still looks a little off. And
pitched well today.
Did he pitch well today? And then
Schlitter, they still lost because, of course, but
yeah. But I do think if the Yankees rotation can anchor them, they have a legitimate shot. But that offense is too Jekyll and Hyde for me. They don't do enough.
Boots, what do you think about the AL East?
I think it's the Rays. I mean, the whole thing is, I've said this, we talk about it a bunch. Aaron Judge is out. That's it. The Yankees will make the playoffs. It'll be the same kind of thing. However, there's that one big old thing sitting in the background of, is there a Mason Miller trade to be made? Right? But that changes everything.
What's the deal with the Mason Miller rumors? Because I don't understand that. Didn't they just acquire him for a ton of pieces?
Yeah, it was Leo DeVries, who's the number one prospect in baseball. But I guess the thing is, there's barely any relievers out on the trade market, especially with the Red Sox winning 15 in a row. So there's no Aroldis Chapman anymore. So I think they think maybe you get more pieces for him because he's under control until 2029 and there's no relievers on the market.
I mean, I get it, but so basically you're going to end up trading the number one prospect in baseball for prospects that are not the number one prospect in baseball, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Or am I an idiot? It just seems like I don't get that. I mean, if you're the Yankees, you definitely entertain that, right? Because first of all, the Yankees can't develop a prospect to save their lives. So as long as George Lombard's not in the trade, which maybe he would have to be, like, you go and get him for sure, right?
Just throw Miguel Andujar and Clint Frazier in the deal. And
yeah, throw them all in there. No, we can't develop a prospect, and we probably won't develop George Lombard either, because that's just like how it goes with us. But Mason Miller, I mean, you go out and you get a guy like that. I still think, I hate every single day I text in the group chat and I say, no one hates this team enough. Like, the Yankees are the most hateable franchise ever. They play the worst brand of baseball ever. Every roster move, lineup decision makes no sense. Boone is on Talking Yanks, just making an absolute fool of himself, getting run around like they're running circles around him. And yet here we are every day. We're watching this stupid team, and like, they're only a couple games back. I think that they could still win the AL East, but like, it's just embarrassing that the New York Yankees are running out the lineups that they're running out every day. Like, it makes no sense. I mean, Karl, you didn't mention Bellinger. He's actually having a good year, but without Judge, this lineup is like, it's a joke. If you just list the 9 guys, like, I don't even think we have like a true startable 9 players, and you're the New York Yankees. It's like, where is it all going? It just doesn't make sense to me. But I have to pick the Yankees against my better judgment. I think they're going to figure out a way to do it. And like Karl said, if the pitching comes back, Fried comes back, Rodon comes back, Cam wins the Cy Young. I don't know.
Was Fried a groin or a shoulder? What was his issue?
Elbow, maybe?
Was it elbow?
It was elbow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a bad one. The inflammation can linger.
But he's back today. No?
He is back. Yeah, he's pitching the second game of the doubleheader today.
Oh, awesome. That's great. In the Red Sox, I mean, I don't think this is for real. They're just playing hot baseball. I
mean, it's crazy to say that's 15 in a row, though.
Yeah, but they're down 4-0 last time I checked right now to the O's. So that's
I would like a Yandy Diaz appreciation 15 seconds of just being absolutely jacked, and then having a son named Yandy, who they call Yandito.
No way.
That's awesome.
So that's my Yandy Diaz minute.
Yeah. Anyway, the Blue Jays suck. I don't know how that's possible, but they're terrible. Pretty much the same team, but they suck.
They're horrible, and we can talk about them more later once we get through these divisions. But
yeah.
Boots, you're taking the Rays?
I am, yeah. Also, if there's a team that really makes sense for Scooble, it's the Rays, right? Right?
Who
I
are they
guess,
going to
but
dish? What's their
I mean,
what's their mind?
they-
I'm sure that
they-
they're just, who cares? Unload the clip.
no, they have some.
And
They
he's
have
a
some
rental.
really good. They have some really good prospects. But are they going to want? Do you think that they think they're for real enough to trade like?
But do you have to if he's a rental?
I guess I don't know. I feel like he's going to command a lot even as a rental because in
He's
theory,
that
who's
good.
ever trading for him is saying like this is our World Series push, and if you're the Tigers, you're
Yeah.
going to like hold people hostage for that. I would assume.
You know, the thing that's annoying about the Rays is that shouldn't be a rental. It's we're making a move and we're going to give him $300 million. Like it shouldn't even be a question.
But they're never going to.
I know. It's just that, and that's why they compete every couple years, but not every year.
No, not every year. All right, let's move on. AL Central. Boots, start us off. Who do you like?
Everything in me says pick the Guardians because they win that division every single year, but I'm not doing it.
Don't.
I'm not doing it. I'm picking I'm picking the White Sox.
Have
It's
some fun. Have
It's
some
fun.
fun.
It's fun.
I'm picking them too.
You're telling me they could have 3 guys hit 30 homers. You could have Miguel Vargas, Colson Montgomery, and Murakami hit 30 homers. Yeah, sign me up. The only issue, and I think we're going to run into that as we keep going and talking about other people, they have no pitching.
Yeah.
Right? You have a good story. Like Davis Martin has been very good. Sean Burke has been good.
Absolutely. He hasn't
Right.
been good. He's been dealing.
I know. So the two of them have been awesome, obviously, but like in a playoff push for a full year. But that being said, I'm taking the White Sox. I'm having some fun. I think I've said it in our group a bunch. Them and the Nationals are someone that should pluck a starter from Seattle. If you're serious and you want to win ball games, go get yourself a starting pitcher.
Yeah. Do your
they have a
thing. Tap the
surplus.
sign.
The Luis Castillo sign. Change of scenery sign.
Karl, who do you like?
Yeah, I'm with Boots. I think the Guardians are a quality team. Every year I go, this lineup is but they're kind of like the Rays, right? Like I think they're more successful than the Rays because every year they win that division. It's a notoriously horrific division, but they still win. That counts. And then the Yankees beat the hell out of them in the postseason every year.
They rinse and repeat.
Rinse and repeat. But I think they have the better pitching. But I think this White Sox lineup is a little bit more dynamic. I don't know. That's not going to work well for them in the postseason. I think the Guardians are a better postseason build to potentially have success. But in the regular season, I could see the White Sox kind of slugging their way out of this. I don't know if Davis Martin and Sean Burke are for real, but Schultz failed Mech great Anthony Kay and then Eric Fetty I don't know what you're doing on the back end of that rotation, but that's a problem. But the Guardians, their offense has been pretty anemic this year. They're starting to get a little bit hotter coming out of the break, but
Jose Ramirez hopefully back soon. He's been out for
back.
a while.
He's back
But their
today.
starting pitching is so good.
Yeah, their starting pitching's great. So, and they play good defense. They steal bases. So they're a better build, but everything in me says take the Guardians, but I'm going to go with what I think is a darker horse, White Sox. Yeah.
And just so everyone that's listening, just so it's very clear, the Guardians are going to win this division.
Yeah. We're having fun here.
Yeah.
We have to.
The betting odds definitely say they're going to win.
Now we'll save the worst for last. AL West. This division stinks.
Out loud.
But like maybe it's a fun race to the end because of how stinky it is. I mean, you have like the Rangers, Mariners, and Astros all within a couple games of each other. But they stink. And Mackenzie Gore, shout out, you absolutely stink. And if you want to come on the show, you're not welcome on the show. You gotta just pull it together. I mean, every single game, it's 4 innings of like no hit ball, 8 Ks, and then you get to the 5th inning and you give up like 13 runs. It just seems impossible that you do it every game, but you do it every game.
Wait, I would like it to be at least on this side of it. Mackenzie Gore, you're welcome on the show. Please come on the show.
Well, yes. I'll be absent that day. I guess because of that, I can't take the Rangers, and I obviously will never take the Astros, so I'll take the Mariners.
That's fair. I'm taking the Rangers, and it's strictly because
Of Mackenzie Gore.
because of Mackenzie Gore. You're allowed on the show for sure whenever you want. Open invite. Do I have a future on the Rangers over 83.5 wins? Yeah, I do. Maybe 82.5. So is that part of it?
that a lot. I like that a lot.
Is that part of it? For sure. But their lineup is just deep. Is it?
It is.
It's a bunch of guys who are just quality hitters. Like there's no one knocking your socks off except for I guess Jake Berger's having a huge power year, but
I don't know why it's pretty good.
The lineup's good. And then as you go down the stretch, if DeGrom can stay healthy, big if. Evaldi stays healthy, big if.
That's all they have.
I think the Rangers are there. I mean, the thing for me with the Astros is not rooting for them. Don't think they're going to win. However, it's tough to go against Jordan. He's going to win Triple Crown.
Yeah.
He's unbelievable.
He's going to win the Triple Crown. Easy, like running away with it.
Yeah, he's
in every single category.
All right. So here's the one thing I would say, Boots. You know, the thing I think the Seattle Mariners win. I think it's their pitching depth. I think they can get away with their anemic offense. I think Cal Raleigh straightens himself out somewhat, but seriously, what the fuck, dude? How do you hit 60 home runs as a catcher and then you literally can't hit the broadside of a barn? I don't understand that. But I do think the Rangers are a quality team. I don't think they have enough pitching to make it work. And I mean, I want DeGrom to have all the success because he's been robbed of that his whole career being a Met. But I do think that, I mean, look, listen to this. Logan Gilbert, George Kirby, Brian Wu, Bryce Miller, Emerson Hancock, Luis Castillo. Everyone
tap the Luis Castillo sign.
Yeah.
And Cade Anderson and Ryan Sloan in the minors.
True. Two studs. So like the way I look at this is they have such an embarrassment of riches. What do the Rangers have to start games? And they don't score enough runs for me to have that bad of a lineup. I think the Mariners' anemic offense, I think they'll get a little hotter. Julio's back. So, I mean, J-Rod is, this pod, I hope we're friends of him. You know, he's friends of ours too, even though he screwed us in fantasy last year. But I do think that, I just think the depth of that Mariners rotation carries them, and then they'll do enough offense just to squirt by. But I think that this is like a game and a half winner of the division. It's not going to be it's going to be a game or two.
And the winner's going to win 83 games.
It's going to be a game or two.
That's crazy.
And I think it's purely going to be on their starting pitching.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
You think 83 games, Boots?
Yeah. Put you 4 over?
Yeah, that's crazy. 2005 NL West won by the Padres, who went 82-80. How about that?
Wow. That's insane.
Yeah, that's
a terrible division.
Wait, what year was that?
2005. Eric Young, Mark Sweeney, Khalil Green.
Oh, Khalil Green was the man. He was the most San Diego Padre of all time.
Either him or Travis Janikowski. Wasn't he a Padre?
He was a Padre.
Travis.
Sneaky 10-year career, by the way. And he's a first base coach for the Rangers. Shout out, friend of the pod. Come on.
We love your flow, Travis.
Yeah. He got a nice bunt single off me in college and then stole second and third. So that was nice.
No way.
Yeah.
Where did he play?
Stony Brook,
yeah. He was an All-American. He was unbelievable.
He was so good.
That was the Stony Brook team that went to the World Series that year.
Yeah. Yeah, he was so good.
They also had unbelievable third baseman that hit 1 million home runs.
He's had some super hot stretches, and he's a great fielder, but shout out Travis.
Shout out Travis.
You are actually welcome on the pod. Don't bring Mackenzie. All right, let's head to the NL. Oh wait, did I get everyone's picks? Karl, you're Mariners?
I'm Mariners, yeah.
All right.
On the backs of their pitching.
NL East. Who do you like?
I'll start it here, Bootsy. So everything in me says the Braves because they have so much talent. They have an embarrassment of riches, especially when Acuna's back offensively. However, if you look at their starting pitching, other than Chris Sale, there's a couple guys that are having okay years, but I don't know how in the dog days, if their offense isn't offensing, I don't know what's going to happen, right? If Acuna's not setting the table, if Riley doesn't figure it out and start hitting the ball over the fence,
He won't.
Olsen's is about as solid as it gets at first base, and he's helping to carry the team in his absence. But I think the Phillies are a better, more well-rounded team. I mean, if you look at the Phillies rotation, Chris Sanchez, Wheeler, Luzardo, Nola sucks, and then Painter and Taijuan Walker, right? I actually think that they have a better staff. They might not have as good of an offense, but I think they're a more well-rounded team. And I don't really like the Phillies particularly, but I think that they have a better chance even being back 2 games or 2.5, whatever it is.
Yeah, that's pretty fair. I'm going the Braves. My Christopher Sanchez hate, mostly just for having a Chase Burns future on the Cy Young. I don't understand the Christopher Sanchez being the auto second Cy Young guy behind Mazeroski. It just doesn't make any sense to me. I just think the Braves lineup 1 through 9 is so deep. It just doesn't make sense. I don't know how you pitch to that team. I don't know how you pitch to that team. Seriously, where there's no let up, especially when Acuna comes back. It just doesn't make sense. And I'm looking at it, assuming Acuna comes back, hits a couple homers, they already have 6 guys with over 10 home runs. They might end up with 6 or 7 guys with 20 homers. I agree with you. Their starting pitching isn't as good, but there's just no let up in that lineup. There's no weak spot.
Yeah. It's a great lineup.
Except for Austin Riley, but shout out. Come on the pod.
Yeah. What do you think, Del?
It's a great lineup. I'm going to take the Phillies.
Okay.
I don't know why. I just feel like I just like their veteran leadership. I like Harper. He's having a great year. Schwarber is doing Schwarber things, and it just kind of feels like, I don't know, they've been there before, kind of like they're just a team that is going to just keep grinding. And the Braves, to me, feel a little bit soft. I mean, they had a monster lead. They've already given back a ton of that. Like Karl said, the pitching is like Strider, like he's not coming back, I don't think. Maybe
it might actually be a good thing for them because he sucked.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Like maybe you get back Schwellenbach for September. I don't know. Like the pitching is just questionable. I think they have some guys who can step up and make some solid starts for them. Like they have that JR Richie kid. They have I think what's his name, AJ Sawyer or something like that. He's coming back. I
think that's right.
Yeah, he's rehab starts right now. He'll be back soon. He was actually pretty good last year. So I mean and then Sales, obviously Sales. So they potentially have arms, but not like the Phillies do, I don't think. And I don't know. I just like the fighting Phils. I'll take that.
I just want to give a quick shout out to the Marlins. Nice 180. You guys were terrible for a while. It's nice to see you competing. And the Nats too, right? They've made this a division. Like the NL East is one of the premier. It's one of the premier divisions now in baseball. And you have the basement dwellers and Mets, but the Nats are, they don't have any pitching, but they also have a treasure trove of offensive guys.
Dello tap the sign.
Young offensive talent.
Luis Castillo.
Luis Castillo sign.
I mean, CJ Abrams, right? Your shortstop has like 25 jacks and he steals bags. That's insane. James Wood.
Yeah. We were talking about this yesterday.
Luis Garcia.
They're 6th in average in OBP. And then they're, I think, 1st in runs, home runs, and slugging. And we were talking about this. We're like, who is on this team other than James Wood?
And Luis Garcia, Abrams, I think, has like 22 or 23. CJ Abrams hit 2 last night. Probably hit another one today.
Leads the majors in RBIs.
Yeah,
it's just crazy.
Shortstop.
Yeah,
and it's quiet too. To me, anyway. I mean, I know they're kind of in a little bit of a weird market, but it's quiet to me. Like to be at the top of the league in almost every offensive category as a team, like that's pretty crazy. like go out and get a couple pitchers, like do something to like support
Make
this.
a move, yeah.
Well, they got rid of Mackenzie Gore. They're geniuses.
Geniuses. That's
They got a haul. They got a haul.
I'm not here for the slander amount.
They did get a haul, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. I can't remember who it was, but it was a couple of fucking studs.
Oh,
anyway,
they got this Devin Fitzgerald kid is like shooting up people's prospect boards, and Yeremy Cabrera as well. I think they got some good players for that, especially because the pitcher they traded away has a 6 ERA. So
yeah, they got 5 prospects. I mean, anytime you could do that, they were right. They were right on them. You sold them high. That was smart.
Yeah.
And actually, I think was Mackenzie Gore in the Soto deal? Was he part of that deal?
Yeah,
was it
definitely.
Gore?
Yes.
It was Gore, Abrams,
Robert
Hassel, who's kind of been up and down. He hasn't really developed yet. And there was someone else that was a solid player. Was James Wood in that? No.
No.
No. He
No
was
way.
he? No.
Yeah, he was. He was 100%.
I think he was.
That.
I think he was in that.
Was.
Yeah.
Was he really?
Yeah, this is like that trade has built them the team they have today.
Yeah, you're right. James Wood, CJ Abrams, Mackenzie Gore, Robert Hassel, Luke Voigt,
and Jarlin Susana, dude.
Yeah, dude, Jarlin.
that has to go down. That probably could go down as one of the best trades in MLB history if Abrams and Wood
100%.
continue.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Also, quick note on James Wood. He has, they played today, but he has 94 runs scored.
Yeah, and he leads second place by like 20.
94?
Yeah. Yeah, he's on pace to like break the single season runs record, or like at least in the last 50 years.
That's pretty cool.
Do you know how many runs that is?
I think it's one more than 93, dude.
Wow, that is insane. Okay, so if he reaches 140 runs this year, he joins only Ted Williams, Joe DiMaggio, and A-Rod to do it at 23 or younger. Decent list.
Oh my god!
And then
those teams had unbelievable lineups too.
And then only one player has scored 150 plus runs in the last 75 years. Jeff Bagwell in 2000. So
wow.
do we think he does it?
Yeah, fuck it, why not?
They have 59 games left, I think. 58, something like that.
Yeah, why not?
You know,
he needs like a run a game.
I think
he's getting on base a ton, so.
Yeah. I think odds would say he probably wouldn't, but I want him to do it. And also, when your pitching is that bad, you have to be aggressive offensively.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's so. I think. I mean, he's on a hell of a pace too with his extra base hits. So if he continues that really puts him in a real trajectory. I think he hit like last night he hit a double off the wall. It was like a line drive that didn't get higher than 6 feet. It was like something. He's unbelievable. And
I mean, if Curtis Mead keeps hitting like he's hitting, James Wood's going to score 200 runs. It's like insane. The guys on this fucking team. Exactly.
100%.
Exactly. All right, let's move on. NL Central. Boots, give me what you think.
I mean, the Brewers are up 6.5 games now, so it's the Brewers.
Yeah.
I think the pitching is good. However, the Cubs are fun. The Cubs play crazy games. The Cubs win. Like they just are always having walk-off wins, coming back late. Also, I think PCA is potentially the only person. Now, Ohtani's going to win the MVP. I get it. But if he's not pitching at all the rest of the year, and God forbid he got hurt, we don't get to see what a full season looks like. I think PCA is the only person who could potentially knock him off for MVP.
What about James Wood?
I don't think so. Because I think that PCA, the Cubs are going to be very good. I think that the Nationals will end up being, falling off. And
PCA is too valuable defensively too. He's the best defender in the outfield.
I mean, PCA is he's a 6 WAR guy already. It's July.
It's pretty crazy. He's having a monster year.
You were talking about trades. That was the worst trade ever. PCA for Javi Baez.
Yeah, that ended up second half of last year. It looked like it was like, oh, okay, things are falling apart. He's not as good as we thought, and then this year he just turned us all. He all those doubters are wrong. But I like the Cubs. I think they're exciting. I think I'm not a pitching first guy, so this sounds a little weird, but the Cubs offense is fun to watch. The pitching isn't there. The Brewers do it every year. They find a way to win. I don't always think their lineup's stacked. I actually think this lineup this year is pretty good for them. They have some solid pitching. I mean, Miz is the best thing we've seen this young. As long as he stays healthy. I am on the record. I don't want it to happen to him. He will get Tommy John in the next 5 years.
Whoa.
You can't throw that hard, that long like that. You just can't.
Why don't we just see a freak for 20 years, man?
I hope so. But I think, and also, Sal, if he's not a friend of the pod, we're gonna have some problems.
Not allowed on.
He's not. A piece of me wants to see this Pirates team make some moves and be better, but I think I think the Cubs will make it a little bit of a race, but I think the Brewers win by 4 to 5 games.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to not take the Brewers here, but you bring up the Pirates, and I think that they're kind of a fun team. Brian Reynolds is having like a monster year. The guy, I think he's like top 10 in offensive WAR or close to it.
Yeah.
I thought he was going to be traded last year or 2 years ago. Brandon Lowe's a monster this year. O'Neal Cruz, our guy. And then, Dello's boy, Valdez. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, you have O'Neal Cruz coming back soonish, I think.
Yeah, I think he's eligible at the beginning of August.
Brian Reynolds is 12th right now in offensive WAR, which is pretty crazy. And then, yeah, I mean, we have to talk about Esmerlyn Valdez a little bit, the magician. I guess that's because his name sounds like Merlin, which I kind of have a problem with because it wasn't Merlin a wizard?
Yes, he was.
So why is his nickname the magician? Is it because the wizard is like already taken? I don't know.
I'm assuming there was a translation issue there.
There could have been. So this guy has 13 home runs in his first 32 games. Second player ever with 13 homers and 34 RBIs in his first 32 Major League games, joining Rhys Hoskins.
Damn, shout out Rhys.
Ew, he stinks.
Well, he does now. He does now, but he didn't back then when he had like 18 home runs in his first 30 games or something crazy like that.
He had a couple good years with the Phils.
I mean, he's just killing the ball, but he's like the definition of three true outcome guy. Like he's striking out 38% of the time. 13 homers in the first 32 games. His batting average on balls in play is 400 right now.
Perfect. That's sustainable.
So, do we think he's going to keep doing this or what?
Yeah, honestly, yes. For the rest of the year, yeah. Give him a good half a year.
I mean, that would be incredible and so fun. And let me ask you this, because we're going to get in. Well, you know what? We'll save this. But
I have one NL Central note that I like. Again, shout out the Cardinals. Cardinals are coming back. The Cardinals are good again.
I love the Cardinals.
And also, the Cardinals are good again. And I think I saw something that their oldest starter in their lineup is 27 years old.
They have a super young team.
Yeah, the oldest starter in their starting lineup is 27 years old. And no pitcher in their starting rotation is over 29. They're just young. They're coming back and they're good. Shout out Cardinals.
Their offense is very good.
Yeah, shout them out. I love Jordan Walker. He's such a good call at the beginning of the season, Dell. He made that swing adjustment and he's a moose. Yeah. Guy smashes the baseball. Good approach too.
Also, one of the best home run derby performances that we've seen in a really long time.
That was so cool.
For sure.
I mean, to do that in Philly, getting booed the whole time, like having to hit 4 in a row with your last ball or something like that. Like, and I was pulling for him hard. I was pulling for him so hard. His parents were incredible. God. His dad was hilarious. Yeah. Like the whole scene was just like so cool. And like the odds were clearly up against, like he was stacked against it and he just came through and it was super fun to watch. What
and those fans are awful. They deserved every ounce of that.
I mean, but the coolest thing was, what did he say? They don't boo nobodies, something like that.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true.
That was a great bite. All All right, let's move to the NL West. I mean,
let's
done.
make it
Easy.
quick. Dodgers.
Let's move past.
Yeah. Let's move on.
The only thing I want to say on here is where's Hunter Goodman getting traded to? Because he's an absolute
He's a catcher,
division
right?
changer. Yeah, I mean he's an absolute division changer wherever he gets traded.
Do you think they're just going to
25 this year?
No, he had like 27 at the break.
He's
I think.
31.
Really?
He's 31 already.
Yeah.
Who's leading the league right now? Is it Schwarber?
Yeah, Schwarber's 33. He's 31. He had 31 homers last year.
Wow.
And
He's
if
an
you look
animal.
at his home road splits, he dominates on the road and not at course. So
wow. Yeah.
I mean, somebody's going to want him.
He's 26 years old.
I mean,
So,
if they trade him, right? Like
The Braves have Baldwin.
I just think that wherever, like whenever you have someone like this and you're this far from competing, you just stack your assets.
I mean, is that an option for the Yankees? I mean, they have literally negative production. Actually, that's a lie. Boone says that Austin Wells is moving the needle still. So
Austin Wells, my God.
He is an option for the Yankees, but if you want to be like, he's the most perfect fit for the Red Sox.
Yeah.
He's the most perfect. He couldn't be a more perfect fit for the Red Sox.
I don't like
They said, oh, Wilson Contreras is perfect. He has 2 more for y'all. That's what they do with Hunter Goodman.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
What about the Rangers? Who do they have behind the dish right now?
Jonah Heim? I don't know.
Yeah, he's not it. I'll tell you that.
I don't think it's him.
No, it actually could be Jonah Heim.
I don't think it's him. Is it? No.
Higashioka,
he's at the Athletics.
Danny Jensen.
Hashioka.
I mean, they need a catcher to whether it's Jonah Heim or Higgy or Danny Jensen, they probably could use a catcher. Yeah. I mean, that's a little unfair. I don't really know what Danny Jensen is doing. Oh, he's hitting 171. Okay.
They could use a catcher.
Yeah, I think they could use a catcher. Well, I'll tell you what, if the Yankees had Danny Jensen hitting 171, that would be an upgrade. So it really depends on what we're talking about here.
Beauty's in the eye of the front office, I guess.
Yeah, exactly. All right. Do we want to pick wild card?
Yeah. I gotta take a look at the wild card standings real quick.
I'll tell you who I'm taking.
You got
for the AL, since I had the Yanks, I'll take the Rays as one team. I mean, since I took the White Sox, I'll take the Guardians as my other wild card team. And then, I mean, the Red Sox is the right pick, but I don't want it to be the Red Sox. I took the Mariners to win in the West, so I will take. Give me the Astros.
Ooh, okay.
Just because I can't. Just because I can't take the Red Sox, I'm taking the Rays, the Guardians, and the Astros.
Rays, Guardians, and Astros
in the AL. Yeah.
I'm going Yankees, Guardians, and Red Sox. That's what it is in the standings right now. I'm going to keep it at that.
I'm going to go Yankees, Guardians, Mariners. I don't think the Red Sox continue to.
You took the Mariners.
You took the Mariners.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're right. I did. So that means I guess I have the Rangers over the Sox. Yeah, I'll go with the Rangers over the Sox.
Okay. All right. Let's take a look at NL now. I will go.
I'm going to go Philly collapse, and I'm going to go Cubs, Pirates, Nationals. Tap the Luis Castillo sign, change of scenery.
I like that. That's actually really fun. I'm going to go...
having the Pirates and the Nationals be awesome.
I'll go Braves. I'm going to go Braves, Cardinals, Pirates. Give me the Cubs collapse.
I mean, the Cubs are they are the definition of so high and so low. So I don't know. Who knows what happens with them? I guess I got to go Braves. Everything in me wants the Pirates to continue the run they've been on. So let's go Pirates. And I'm going to throw... Yeah, I got to go Cubs, I guess. I can't leave them out. They have too big of a lead on the other teams right now.
I think that's fair. I
Yeah.
think that's fair. Cool. Do we want to continue, or do we want to let's check in with these picks later on in the year, and we can kind of see how they're shaping up, and then maybe make playoff picks at that point.
Yeah, I agree with that.
That's good.
All right, let's move on. How about some award picks? What do we like for MVP races?
I think that we could kind of fly through MVPs, right? Jordan's winning the Triple Crown in one division, in one league, and then Ohtani exists.
I would
Yeah.
think
That's
I
pretty
would think
much
that
it.
that's pretty much it. I mean, so Caminero was 20-1 3 weeks ago. He's now plus 450. There's no world, right?
There's a world if Jordan gets hurt.
Yeah,
I mean,
which we've seen, right? I mean, we don't want to wish injury on anybody, but
I just don't. He's winning the Triple Crown. You know what I mean? Like,
I know, but he's only minus 165 to win the MVP. Wouldn't you think he'd be a little bit heavier of a favorite?
Totally.
Well, the problem with him too is like he doesn't play a position, so that's the issue with the DH.
Yeah, but I don't think Caminero plays a good third base at all. Would I love if Caminero went off? Yeah, obviously. But
I mean, I watched Jordan the other night. Like even his outs are great at bats. Like he doesn't miss mistakes. Like people say like big leaguers don't miss mistakes. They do all the time. But this is going to sound crazy, but he's as close as I've seen a left-handed hitter locked in since we've seen Barry Bonds. The guy was spitting on sliders in the dirt, like just sitting on changeups low and away and just driving them in the other gap with power, right? And then when you make a mistake and you elevate something, he hits it 450 feet. Like, he doesn't miss it. No. He hasn't been missing pitches at all.
Yeah.
So, that's really rare. That's really rare even for the guys that are great, right? I mean, Jose Ramirez missed his pitches. Friend of the pod, hopefully one day, but he's, but I really he really impressed me. Like it's few times you could see a hitter or a pitcher hitter matchup and you go, this guy can't possibly get him out unless he hits it at someone.
Is there a world where Ohtani is not the MVP now that he's not pitching? Probably not, right? Because he has half a year being.
He still had a 1.6 or 1.7, right?
Yeah. I mean, as long as he just stays healthy, I don't see a world in which he's not the MVP. But I did say earlier, if it's anyone, it's PCA.
What's his deal? What's his deal, Del?
He threw a bullpen today, which I don't fully understand, because they said basically he's 2 to 3 weeks away from even considering a start, is what I read from Dave Roberts. But he threw a full bullpen today, like 40 pitches, full arsenal. So I don't really know what's going on. He got a lubrication injection in his knee over the All-Star break. It's kind of like a wishy-washy situation. There's no reason for them to like run him out. So I think that they're just going to wait, let him get healthy. Maybe you'll see him like get some tune-up games like in September, so that maybe he could pitch in the playoffs. But they're just not going to rush him back out onto the mound.
Up 11 games.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's no reason for them to rush him back out onto the mound. So it's probably going to be a while before we see him on the mound again, which sucks because it would have been really cool to see him win the Cy Young and the MVP, which is not going to happen
ever again unless he does it.
Correct. So we'll move on to the NL Cy Young then. Speaking of Ohtani being shut down, Miz obviously the favorite. Not sure anyone's really gonna catch him as long as he stays healthy the rest of the year.
I mean, he was another guy. They pulled him after 65 pitches in his last start. So is there something there? I don't know, but he's having a historic season. So as long as he doesn't get hurt, it's his.
He missed his last start, right? With some type of.
They pushed it back, and then he started 2 days ago, and they pulled him after 4 innings and 65 pitches.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't. And the guy that throws 105, you just don't know. Okay, so let's do this hypothetical. If it's not Miz for whatever reason, who is it, and why is it Chase Burns' boots?
Yeah, I was going to say, if this isn't even really a conversation, I could do this all day. It's not Christopher Sanchez. It's Chase Burns. Chase Burns 12-1, lost one game on April 10th, 15-4 when he starts, 31-50 when he doesn't. Has absolutely nothing to do with having a 55-1 Cy Young ticket on Chase Burns. Absolutely nothing at all. It's Chase Burns. That's my pitch.
He's 5th right now at plus 2,000.
Yeah, I don't understand it.
Miz, Chris Sale, Wheeler.
My only,
Chris
Skeens is behind him.
my only guess, Boots, is he's young. They might limit him. You know, Wheeler and Sale have that pedigree. Sale's already won the Cy Young probably twice at least. He won it last year. So I think they're giving like the veteran arms the bump. And also, don't forget, being in Cincinnati is the worst ballpark in the world. He's like 1 or 2 bad outings away from not being in this.
Well, I just think that it's more what you said before is like if they're in last place, they might just cut his innings at a point.
Why wouldn't? I mean, they are. So
why wouldn't they? Because some of us are out here with a future Cy Young ticket.
Yeah, we don't need him wasting the bullets for a bottom dweller. What?
That's tough to hear, but I do agree with you. I do think that his odds might be where they are because people are expecting his innings to be capped this year.
Yeah.
What about AL Cy Young? Who do we like there right now? Cease is plus 130. Cam is plus 140. And then you have like Joe Ryan. You have some people. It's really just like a 2-horse race right now.
I thought the crazy thing in there was that Joe Ryan was the 3rd favorite.
Yeah.
Why is that? He's having a crazy year.
He's striking a lot of guys out. Didn't he just get lit up by the Guardians the other night?
I mean, he has a 3.38, 6-6, but he has 131 Ks. I mean, just overall, the AL is just fucking terrible.
Yeah, it's so bad. I thought that if you were looking at a sneaky value, is why wouldn't you take Parker Messick? Like
he looked great yesterday,
dude.
I mean, he's 8-5 with a 2.68.
Yeah,
he's got kind of a
55. He's 55-1 right now.
He's got like a fun sloppy lefty body, but in kind of a herky jerky delivery. But he's got some nasty shit, dude. He was carving up the Twins last night.
I mean, Parker Messick and Gavin Williams are both 55-1, and Gavin Williams has a 4 ERA.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Make sense.
I'm going to go Schlittler. It's fun. First full season in the bigs, winning the Cy Young would be pretty awesome. I don't really have a whole speech about it, about the AL Cy Young.
I want Cam to win. I want Cam to win
too, especially because Cease got the nod for the All-Star game because of the homegrown Blue Jays manager, and I didn't really love that, so I'm definitely pulling for Cam. I think he's been awesome and honestly been a godsend for this team this year. Like the reason that they're even close is because of him, I think.
Yeah,
definitely.
What about, let's move on to Rookie of the Year, because
McGonigal.
There are some unbelievable players though. Like this group of rookies is like unbelievable. Like especially in the NL.
Yeah, the JJ Weatherholt in the NL, I think it has to be him. Although it's crazy that your boy the magician is 3rd in odds and he's played 30 games.
Well, that's when I said earlier we'll have this conversation later. I was saying because you said let's keep it rolling. Let's see him do this for the rest of the year. If he does this the rest of the year, how is he not the Rookie of the Year? He's already 15-1 odds after playing in 32 games.
I mean, if he's going to hit 30 home runs in a half a season, then it has to be him. But then JJ Weatherholt has just been unbelievable, right?
Well, he does it all around.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can't but listen to these, you have JJ Weatherholt, you have Sal Stewart, who has been
unbelievable.
So good. Then you have the magician, aka the wizard. Then you have Binge and McLean on the Mets, who have both been really good. I mean, then you have Bryce Eldridge, who's just a monster power hitter for the Giants. You have guys like AJ Ewing, TJ Rumfeld, there's some legit guys. And then you go over to the AL. McGonigal's going to win. Obviously, he's having a great year. But then you have Murakami, who probably would have won if he didn't rip his hamstring off the bone 2 or 3 months ago. You have Bazana, Basayo, Okamoto. Like there's Parker. There's Parker Messick again. Like there's just like this crop. Like everybody that is listed on the top of the AL NL Rookie of the Years. Like these are all legit players.
Yeah, it's insane. Yeah. I think the AL though, it's just McGonigal's having such a historic rookie year. I mean, he's 21 years old, playing shortstop. He has more walks than strikeouts as a 21-year-old rookie playing shortstop. That doesn't make sense.
He's been awesome. But I do think, I mean, if Murakami didn't get hurt,
I don't
know.
I mean, he was leading the league in homers before he got hurt.
Yeah, I mean, you would expect that maybe not to regress a little bit. I think it would have been a really, really fun race if he hadn't gotten hurt. And I do think that the NL is going to end up being a really fun race too. Like the top three. I mean, I'm
for sure.
Listen, we are proud owners of JJ, Sal, and the Wizard on our fantasy team that we share. So we're going to just keep pulling for all three of those guys to.
We're just going to hope for a historic NL Rookie of the Year.
Well, in McGonigal, the one thing I think is amazing about McGonigal, he's got a 391 on base percentage at 21 years old in a league where you're lucky when you come into the league with a 300 on base percentage.
Yeah.
You know, that's pretty insane. And he's stealing 11 bags, and he's rounded it out. He's probably going to have 15 to 20 home runs at the end of the year, probably 15, and probably like 70 RBIs and probably like 35 doubles. At a premier position.
It's a monster year.
Yeah. He's got a 4.8 WAR already. Ian, you were talking earlier, Boots, you're talking about, PCA has 6 WAR already? McGonigal has 4.8.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Boots, how about you put a little respect on Luis Arraez?
I am pounding the Luis Arraez drum every single day of my life. What are we talking about? I did try to I got a little over my skis though, because I did try to get him into one of these. Is this a first ballot Hall of Famer or is it just Luis Arraez? And I tried to get Tony Gwynn in there and it's impossible. Like there's just too many 360, 380, 390 seasons for Tony Gwynn. I couldn't do it.
We would know who that is.
Exactly. But I just don't understand it. I don't understand how this guy needs to come into camp every single year and prove it on 1 year, 2 year deals when every year he's winning a batting title, leading the league in hits. And they're like, oh, he doesn't have a position. He plays bad defense. Now all of a sudden he's one of the best defensive second basemen in baseball. Let's put some goddamn respect on this guy's name one time, huh?
I mean, he's a 318 career hitter in an era that people hit 220, and that's considered like fine.
And no one wanted to sign him
18 times.
No one wanted to sign him this offseason. It took a while for him to find a team. I mean, look at what every team is running out at second base. I would take him over Jazz right now, the guy who tries to look cool on every play and throws the ball away and strikes out.
Yeah, it's not great.
50 errors, 50 nonchalant plays that don't work out.
Luis Arraez has 68 strikeouts in the last 3 years. That's 1,600 at-bats.
Yeah.
In 2024, he went 141 straight plate appearances without a strikeout.
Yeah.
Longest since Juan Pierre in 2001. Fifth longest since 1961.
Juan Pierre.
What a callback.
And there's your Tony Gwynn. He has the longest streak at 170 without a strikeout plate appearances.
Yeah, that's absurd.
That fires me up.
The game that we should have played was Luis Arraez or Vlad Guerrero Jr. because that guy only hits singles.
And he's not hitting. And he's not hitting.
Yeah. Is it Luis Arraez? Is it Chandler Simpson? Or is it Vlad?
What did he get? He got $500 million and he has 7 homers.
14 years, $500 million, and he has not hit a home run at home yet this year.
That doesn't make any sense.
I mean,
6 home runs.
And you were saying it's not bad luck, right? The expected metrics are saying that they're matching the real stats.
He's still hitting, I think, 280 with like a 370 on base, but he just he only hits singles.
Yeah, but he clogs up the bases and he doesn't play a quality first base. So what are we doing?
I think we're going to find out he's hurt.
I mean, he's been managing.
It's going to be a thing that he's hurt and he just played through it.
He's been managing a back issue all year, but is that I don't know, his home runs haven't they been going down for like 4 straight years?
I think
hit-
that's probably right.
He hit 40, and then it's been going down since then.
Yeah,
but
I think the 48
that was in
homer
a
year.
that was in a minor
Yeah.
league stadium, wasn't it?
Yeah. He's been like between 25 and 35 every year since. But
Which
I
is
think you're going to find out he's hurt. I just don't think that this is his real production.
I hope you're right, because
mean-
he's really frustrating, because you can't have a body like his and hit 7 home runs.
I mean, we've been saying all year, like, at some point he's going to get back to being his normal self, and it just hasn't happened yet, which is pretty wild. And it doesn't seem like it's going to. I mean, every time I look, he's 0-4. So,
Yeah. I'd love to see like what his exit velo is versus other years. I'd love to see like what his, his bat speed, everything is, because if there's an injury, to your point, Boots, we'll see a drop in all of that significantly.
Yeah.
Well, we can
look that up.
I mean, things are down a little bit, but I mean, his barrel percentage is 6.9. That's half of, also nice, but it's half of like all his other, since 2021. It's basically cut in half. He's just not barrel, like, I don't know. There's something wrong, and maybe you're right, Boots. Maybe it'll end up being that he has an injury.
Yeah.
Can we talk about Kyle Tucker, because he's horrific?
Go ahead. I'll give you the floor.
How could someone be getting paid as much money as he is and have 7 home runs and hitting 240 in supposedly the prime of his career?
I mean, and his OPS is now below 700, joining Vlad Guerrero. I mean, he's 4 years, $240 million this offseason, highest AAV in MLB history. We saw a tweet today that said something about like he's responsible for like $120 million for the Dodgers payroll this year when you factor in the luxury tax or something like that. And he has
that's exactly it.
7
it
home
doubles
runs.
him. Yeah, so his wins above replacement are barely positive. It's really interesting too, after how good he was with the Astros, and it's actually really
awesome.
He was one of the best players in the league.
He was good with the Cubs too for the
first half.
Yeah.
I guess the second half was kind of, maybe a preview of what was to come.
Well, I mean, he got hurt in 24 and last year. So it's like,
yeah, but he's healthy this year.
No, I know. So it just doesn't make any sense to me.
A guy that's having a bad year, you'd still expect him to be hitting, whatever, 240. He should have more power. He should have more power. He should have more bags. He actually has driven in a decent amount of runs, but that's more so because of the lineup he's in. It's not him actually doing damage. Yeah,
and the Dodgers still have 64. Like, if this guy, if it clicks for this guy at some point,
they're going to be the best team ever.
Yeah, the rich just get richer. Like, they're going to be unstoppable. They already are, and he's been unplayable more or less.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's do a new segment. Then we're going to get to wrapping this up, but we're going to do a new segment called Farm Animal of the Week. Each of us is going to bring a guy basically down on the farm who's been an animal over the past week. So we're just going to talk about some prospects, and Boots, I'll let you kick it off.
Now, my question about this segment is, each week, should we have to pick someone at a different position and you fill out a team? Like, I'm picking a shortstop this week. He's a highly touted shortstop, fun, cool. But I feel like I should have to pick someone at a different position each week.
Fine. Yeah, let's do that.
That works.
Cool. Well, I'm Josh Hammond, which is not really like a deep cut. He's the Royals' second prospect. He's 12 for 16 over his last 4 games, hitting 340 in July, 305 on the season. 19-year-old. I thought maybe he would get to pitch a little bit this year because he actually was a better pitcher in high school than he was a hitter, but he's just raking, and I feel like that is the end of that before it even got started. But farm animal of the week, I think if you hit 750, that is it's about as good as you're going to get.
And we have some some cards there over their boots of Hammond?
Yeah, again, listen, am I just using this to plug pretty much all my own futures and cards that I bought? Yeah. Listen, I I would love the 3 views that we get potentially on this to boost up the Josh Hammond value. So just let that know. Let that be known.
Shout out to your Uber driver before the start of the season that put you on to Hammond, and you just went with it, and it's been paying dividends bigly. Let's get that guy. Let's get that guy on the show to give us his stock picks for the remainder of the year.
Real friend of the pod.
I'm going with Ike Irish, which is a fully create a player name.
Yeah, 100%. Ike Davis' brother.
He's got 4 home runs in his last 4 games. He's with the Baltimore Orioles, catcher, outfielder, first. He kind of plays all over the place. He's their number 2 prospect, hitting 500 in the last 4 games, 10 RBIs. He was drafted 19th in 2025 out of Auburn, and they took him. I mean, he was a catcher. He was a finalist for the Golden Spikes Award, I'm pretty sure. Mm-hmm. But they have so many catchers, this team. Adley Rushman's finally having a really good year. They have Basayo, who's like a top catching prospect. They have this kid who now they're trying to just like, let's get your bat in the lineup. Let's figure out ways where you can go. And then they also, the year that they took Ike Irish, they drafted Caden Bodine 11 picks later.
Yeah, he's nasty too.
And he's insane. Yeah, and he's absolutely raking too, Caden Bodine.
Yeah.
So you have 4 legit catchers that you kind of got to like find space for, which is cool, I guess, but he's been tearing it up, and I don't know. We'll see what happens when he comes up. I think they're going to probably want him at it. I mean, you have Pete Alonso at a corner, so he'll probably be an outfielder, I would think.
I'm pretty fine with, now that I think about it, if your farm animals are you take a different Orioles catcher every week and you just fill your entire roster with Orioles catchers. I mean, Caden Bodine's hitting 360 in the minors this year.
I mean, they have a lot. But hey, Yankees, maybe go get a catcher.
Yeah, even if he's only 21, it can't get worse.
It can't. Yeah. It legitimately can't get worse.
Yeah.
Karl.
So my pick is a kid that a lot of people don't know. He was assigned out of Dominican for just $100,000 by the Mets back in 21. He's 22 years old. He's 5'10", 200 pounds, and if you see his stance, you would think it's Jose Ramirez from the left side. He's AAA for the Reds at Louisville Bats, and he wasn't on a lot of people's radar, but this year he is absolutely tearing it up. He was actually in, I think, the Naquin trade, which ended up being a really bad one for the Mets, if this kid's any good. But one really interesting fact about him this year, so International League, notoriously pitching friendly league. So I don't want to give our listeners a sneak preview, but Josh Baez is leading the because I know you'll probably pick him at some point, Dello. But Josh Baez has 29 jacks in 86 games to lead the International League at AAA.
That's my guy.
Hector Rodriguez has 24 jacks, and he's hitting 280. And your buddy Josh Baez is only hitting 240. I mean, not that big of a difference, but this kid's 5'10". He looks a lot like Jose Ramirez. His swing and upright stance is very similar. The kid chases a lot, but he has a high contact rate and he has crazy pop for his size. And I think he's really intriguing, and he's a corner outfielder. He could play a little center, but he profiles more as like a left fielder or a right fielder.
Okay.
You won't buy any of his cards?
I probably should, because the more I look at his swing, the more I want him.
Do it.
I might have to go check that out.
Jamie, cue it up for us.
Yeah, Jamie, go get us some cards.
I'm gonna end up checking that out. I got a couple games we could play if you guys are interested.
Sure.
Go ahead.
All right. I got 2. One is a remember him, and it's just Travis Hafner. He's a dog. That's it. It's not really a game. It's just remember Travis Hafner. What a dog.
What is that nickname?
I forget what it stood for something.
Wait, what were you calling him?
Pronk.
That's his nickname.
I thought you were calling him a pog. I was like, all right, relax.
No. Okay. It was a combination of project and donkey because he was a raw prospect and he's just a big donkey.
Okay,
Gronk.
that could be better, but
Yeah, that's not
Yeah.
a great one. But the reason I was just on Baseball Reference, as one does as a mentally healthy individual, just looking through random seasons. 2006, he had 42 homers, 117 RBIs, hit 308, scored 100 runs. He missed all of September.
oh
my
my
God.
god.
That's
That
pretty
doesn't
good.
even
What,
make
so what he did 130 games?
129 games. He had 42 and
Wow.
117, scored 100 runs, and hit 308.
Wow. Was that a Grady Sizemore team?
It's a great question.
I
Imagine
loved
if I
Grady
had that
Sizemore.
at my
Oh.
fingertips.
He was like the all-American, like 5-tool, could do it all.
It was, and that was his good. Like that was his peak year. That was his lead the league in doubles, runs, WAR, and play every day.
Yeah, he was great.
He was awesome.
I remember his leadoff home run in the wild card game at Yankee Stadium. Bombed to right center field. I was at that game.
Yeah, he was
Awesome.
insane.
Did they win that series?
I don't remember. Was it probably not. I don't know if it was a wild card or a series. It might have been a series.
What year was it?
I want to say middle school. So let's see, Indians. They were the Indians then.
Boots, give us your next game.
Yeah, my next one is here's two age 24 seasons. Which one was the first ballot Hall of Famer and which one is Joey Gallo?
Come on. I hate this game.
First player A, 2.2 WAR, 237 average, led the league in strikeouts, 23 homers, 66 RBIs. Player 2, 2.3 WAR, 206 average, lead the league in strikeouts, 40 homers, 92 RBIs.
That has to be Gallo.
It is Gallo.
Yeah.
The other one's Reggie Jackson.
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Similar career trajectories.
Dello,
Pretty
2007 ALDS Indians won 3-1.
Wow, the only time they did ever?
I think it's the only time ever.
Probably because I brought it up. Great.
Yes. Yep.
All right. Should we hit a quick StatPad game to end this?
Sure.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's bring up today's. First one. So the category is home runs. First team is the Angels. We're looking 1980 to 2026. Never won an MVP anytime in career.
Tim Salmon.
How many did Joe Adell hit last year? He hit 40 homers?
He had 37.
Tim Salmon.
What year, though?
Yeah, but do you have a year? Joe Adell's, we know, had a lot last year.
You said 1980 to when?
To 2026.
To this year, 2026.
Oh shit.
Like Tim Salmon's good. Troy Gloss is good.
Oh, that's a tough one.
But we have
You
we have a guaranteed 37 from Joe Adell that we know.
Yeah.
Should we do it?
I would go Joe Adell, yeah. 'Cause
Yeah.
I can't pull the year. I can't
Joe
pull the
Adell.
year.
I can't pull the year.
All right.
Was it him?
99th percentile, that was third. Troy Gloss had 47 in 2000 and he had 41 in 2001. So
Wow.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
Okay.
I would have gone 2002, the year they went to the World Series, so that would have been no good.
all right, so that's a good pick. Next one we have the AL West 1980 to 2026 position shortstop.
I mean, A-Rod.
A-Rod.
Has to be
This
right.
2002 was his, because he was there
Yeah,
2001 to 2003,
he
and
hit
that middle
50
year
there,
was his.
right?
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
go
think he hit
A-Rod
52.
2002.
A-Rod 02.
Yeah.
Bang, 100th percentile, 57.
Let's go. Let's
Number
go.
one.
Let's go.
He had 50.
And-
He had 57.
Also, A-Rod is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5.
Was yeah.
Texas, 02,
Seattle.
01, 03, Seattle, 99, 98.
He's
Crazy.
unbelievable.
All right, next is Giants, 1980 to 2026. Never won an MVP anytime in career.
So no Bonds, no Kent.
No Bonds, no Kent.
And it's home runs still, right?
Yeah, all of
Still-
its home runs.
still
I mean,
home runs.
this is another one of like one that we know we have in the bag is Willie Adames last year.
How
Yeah.
many did he hit? 32?
30 something.
1980 though.
right? You know what I mean?
I feel like we're
JT Snow. No,
Wait.
that's not a real guess.
Wait. Who was Matt Williams on?
no.
No, yeah, he was a giant.
He was a giant, right?
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, but what?
Oh my God, I did a 5-year stretch on him.
No, but I think
know
I think he maxed out at 36 Jacks boots. I
No,
don't
he
think
hit 43 the year of the lockout. That was the thing that made this all start.
Oh.
Okay, well, what year was that?
94. 94.
Oh, 94.
Let's
Wow.
rip it.
Let's try it. Matt Williams, 94. 43 homers! That's number one!
It's number one.
Number one!
That's awesome. What are
Oh
the
my
chances?
God. Friend of the fucking show, Matt Williams.
That's awesome.
That's unbelievable. What a callback.
That's awesome.
All right, now we have that couldn't have been more perfect. NL Central, NL Central, 1980 to 2026 position shortstop.
Lindor? He hit like 30 something.
No,
He hit like
NL,
30
NL,
something.
NL Central. NL
Oh, I
Central.
thought you said AL. I'm sorry. NL Central. Any
Shortstop.
red shortstops? No.
Cardinals, Brewers, Reds. Oh, I mean, another one in the bag is Ellie. If we want him, that's going to be he's going to be third. Or you know what I mean?
What did he hit?
How many-
25, 30
did he hit
last year?
last year?
He probably hit 30
Or did he hit
last
more
year?
did he hit more the year before, like in 2024?
I think he hit more last year, if I had to
All right.
guess.
Um,
Because wait, isn't this his third full year? So wasn't
Yeah.
he didn't play the whole year first year?
I know. I think Dansby hit 24 last year.
which is more
Any,
than
was there any?
Ellie
Wait,
hit.
Willie Adams. At,
Willie Adames on the
shortstop.
Brewers.
Yeah, Brewers.
So
yeah,
2024 Willie Adames.
yeah.
That's going to be more than the others.
Yeah, I would rate that.
Probably, yeah.
97%, 32.
Wow, let's go.
That was number 4. Bill Hall hit 35 in 06.
Never
I
would've
was
got
gonna
that.
say Javi. Javi in 2018 hit 34, but I probably
With the
wouldn't have
Cubs?
wouldn't have gotten the year right. Barry Larkin in 96 hit 33, and then
Barreled.
Willie at 32 in 2024. All right, Cubs 1980 to 2026 never won MVP, so we could do Dansby last year.
You could do Javi Baez.
Yeah, you do.
Didn't you
about
say
it.
Javi was 30 something?
Yeah, 2018 34.
Who else? Chris Bryant hit more, but he won the MVP.
I feel like we should just
Andre
do
Dawson. Rip Javi.
97th percentile.
Wow, this is a good.
Wait. Oh. We messed up.
Oh no!
What do we
wow.
mess up?
it
Wait,
wasn't
you
it wasn't shortstop. It was just never won an MVP. So
Oh damn!
so Derek Lee with 46, Moises Alou with 39, Schwarber, Ramirez. I could have sworn that said shortstop, but I guess not. But whatever, it's still 97th percentile. We finished with a total score of 203.
It's pretty good.
Not
That's
bad,
easy.
boys. Not bad for our first go.
Nice, hell yeah.
Yeah. Good work, guys.
Anybody got anything else before we close it out?
No, I think that's it. I think this is a good first one in the books.
Yes,
No.
sir. Great
the
first one.
I think the Red Sox are about to blow their streak. That's cool.
Oh yeah. Well,
Yeah.
let's hope that they do.
I think we
next
got to
week,
throw Matt Williams. I think we got to throw Matt Williams.
Let's
a
DM him.
Yeah, let's DM. Let's get him on the show.
What do you think
Matt
he
Williams.
looks like today?
Probably,
Well,
probably jacked.
Probably jacked and
He was a
handsome,
big guy.
right?
Yeah.
Jacked and handsome. Matt,
Jacked,
if you're
handsome,
listening,
and talented,
if you're listening, Matt,
and
we love you.
underrated.
Yeah.
Very underrated. All right, next week we'll do some trade deadline stuff, and we'll each bring another farm animal. We'll talk some more random baseball reference stuff. We'll talk the league, and we'll just keep doing this thing.
Sweet.
Sounds
All right,
great.
boys. We'll see you next
Later,
week.
fellas.
Peace.